What a nice way to start the morning. Just as we were pulling up here, there's a sign that said Kangaroos, and sitting below them was a whole bunch of kangaroos. Across to the other side of the road and there's just an emu. How good is this? Today we're going to be heading into Kalbarri and Kalbarri National Park. Well, actually we've already been to Kalbarri, but due to our innate lack of planning, we've had to camp past the town, so today we'll be retracing our steps back through there. Kalbarri is a little surf town about 6 hours north of Perth. So the main reason we've come back into Kalbarri this morning is to see the pelicans. Pelican feeding happens every day at 8:45 in town, and it's just 20 past 8 now, so we've got time for a feed of our own. Going to see the pelican feeding reminds me of going to do this as a kid with my nana at the entrance in New South Wales. I've already seen a whole bunch of kids just so excited running over there. I think most people coming here probably coming with their kids, but not us. There's still 10 minutes until feeding time, but this guy has just shown up and he is eagerly waiting.
Good morning everyone, my name's Felicity and this is Sharon. Sharon will be the one getting her hands dirty because she's the feeder this morning. I'm going to be the talker.
Oh, stole it.
The difference is the male is slightly larger than the female, and the difference between their ages is that he's a lot darker. See how his yellow ring around his eyes is a lot darker? He's got darker grey legs and he's probably got all his black feathers. Oh, this is a young one, that's good. Oh, that's sharp though. Yeah. Okay, some of you
that looks more like a...
That's what they say, baby.
What a nice way to start the morning. Now we're heading to Kalbarri National Park. So the first stop in the national park is the Kalbarri skywalk.
Wow, that's pretty cool. It's like a greeny colour, which is quite interesting. 2 prongs, which you didn't realise.
Well, that's a very impressive piece of engineering and a very cool lookout as well. We're on our way to the next spot now, which is Nature's Window. But first, we're gonna have another coffee, because that is very important.
Thank you.
There you go.
Cheers.
It's times like this where I'm glad we spent all the money building this kitchen so we could save $10 at the cafe. The walk down to Nature's Window is around a 1k out and back walk, and the flies here are just insane.
Okay, we don't need to do chin-ups, that's not the purpose.
The window itself is a wind-eroded hole in the sandstone. It's incredibly hot, so we're going to head to the beach and have some lunch there. Well, we have found a cracking spot to stop for lunch. We're gonna have some sourdough sandwiches, which I am pretty excited for. And then we're gonna hang out here for a little bit.
Thank you.
Brooke's just uploading last week's video from Shark Bay, so if you haven't seen that, I'll put it up here and go and check it out. How is it? Score out of 10. Thumbs up out of 10.
It's like when you go up to someone like at Grilled or something, they're like, how, do you like your food? And you're halfway through a bite of the burger.
We've been enjoying this spot all afternoon, but unfortunately it's time to head to camp now before it gets dark. But first, we're gonna go and fill up our water tanks. Just as we were pulling up here, there's a sign that said Kangaroos, and sitting below them was a whole bunch of kangaroos. And then as we pulled up, I looked across to the other side of the road and there's just an emu. So it's all happening at the field point. We've just seen this rather cool looking bluff as we were heading to camp, so we're going to just stop in and check that out now. How good is this? I think it's always worth taking those random turns you weren't planning to make because you never know what you're going to find. We have made it to camp. Dinner is on. It has been an excellent day. I really like Kalbarri. It has got quite a nice vibe to it. And tomorrow we're going to go check out the Pink Lake, so I'm looking forward to that. And I'm going to leave you with some food for thought, some literal food for thought. Why don't they make sausages square? They would be so much easier to cook. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one.